Long ago, in the forests of Chandragiri, there lived a family of deer. Among them was a young fawn who was very mischievous. It would trouble its parents in many ways and often wander away from the herd, even at midnight, to graze alone. One day, as usual, the young deer strayed far from its herd and roamed deep into the forest. While wandering, it unknowingly stepped into a hunter's trap and got caught. The hunter captured the beautiful young deer and presented it as a birthday gift to the princess. On seeing the lovely deer, the princess was overjoyed. She rewarded the hunter with many valuable ornaments and rich clothes. The hunter happily returned home. With his rewards, the princess took great care of the deer. She fed it delicious food and looked after it with affection. Yet the deer was not happy. It had lived freely in the forest all its life, and now it felt imprisoned inside the palace. Slowly, it stopped eating and sleeping properly and became very sad. Seeing this, the princess felt deeply hurt. She realized that true happiness lies in freedom. So she ordered her guards to release the deer back into the forest. Once freed, the deer felt alive again and ran joyfully towards the place where its parents used to live. But sadly, its family had already moved elsewhere. The young deer was left alone in the forest. After some time, the deer formed a close friendship with three animals: a tortoise, a mouse, and a crow. With their friendship, the deer slowly forgot the pain of losing its family and began living peacefully again. Months passed. One day, a hunter entered that part of the forest to hunt. On seeing him, the deer quickly ran deep into the forest. The crow flew high into the sky. The mouse rushed into its nearby burrow. But the poor tortoise, being slow, tried to crawl into a bush. Unfortunately, the hunter caught it, thinking that at least he had caught something for food that day. The hunter tied the tortoise's legs with a rope, placed it on his shoulder, and started walking towards his village. 10 minutes later, the deer, mouse, and crow gathered, and felt deeply saddened that their friend had been captured. The mouse spoke wisely. If we simply sit here and feel sad, how will our friend survive? Let us do our part, the rest God will take care of. The deer and crow agreed. They asked the mouse to suggest a plan. The mouse thought for a while and said, to reach his village, the hunter must cross a stream. Let us reach the stream before him and trick him there. All three friends took a shortcut and reached the stream ahead of the hunter. As per the plan, the deer lay down near the stream, pretending to be dead. The crow sat on it and acted as if it was pecking at the dead body. When the hunter reached the stream, he saw the dead deer and became very happy. Thinking he had found a bigger prize, he placed the tortoise on the ground and walked towards the deer. That was the moment the mouse was waiting for. It quickly ran to the tortoise and began biting the rope. Within seconds, the rope was cut and the tortoise slowly slipped into the stream. When the hunter came within a few steps of the deer, it suddenly jumped up and ran away. The crow flew into the sky. The shocked hunter turned back, hoping at least to take the tortoise. But by then, the tortoise was already entering the water. Suddenly, the crow swooped down and struck at the hunter's eyes. The hunter panicked, lost his balance, and ran away in fear. One of his eyes was badly injured. After that day, he gave up hunting and began earning his living through other honest work. From then on, the deer, tortoise, mouse, and crow lived happily in the forest, free and united in true friendship. Moral of the story: a true friend is the one who stands by you in times of danger and saves your life.